What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're having a good day, being safe, and all of the good stuff. Let's just get into it by hitting that like button, hitting that sub button, hitting that post notice where each time I post a video, each time I go live. And let's lock in.
Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when normal people are sick of protesters. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Crazy.
Bro, like, you're protesting, but you're, like, literally, like, a whole nother flag. Not America's flag. You know, and it just makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense why you. I won't say because it's a Gulf of America now type stuff. You know what I mean?
I already know what's going on.
If you're marching to stay in the country, shouldn't you be waving American flags?
I'm currently facing felony charges.
Yes, we're all Hamas, eh?
I'm currently facing felony charges.
Just put her in a one-way flight to Gaza. Problem solved.
Is there any point in which an illegal immigrant commits a crime that they should then be deported?
First and foremost, no human is illegal. Better term is undocumented. At the end of the day, we're all humans. We all do some really messed up crap. Can't just say, oh, you did a crime and put somebody away. Doesn't matter if you're undocumented or a citizen.
What is she saying, bro? What is she saying? What is she saying? They committed a crime. They need to go. It's that simple. I think it's really that simple. It's as simple as you committed a crime, you go back, type stuff. You know what I mean? If you are American or have illegal documents, I guess you will go to jail for committing that crime, right? But if you come here illegally, that's committing a crime. So you have to go back and do it the right way after a couple of years. I think you have to wait a couple of years before you're able to actually try again.
And this country is supposed to be liberty and justice for all.
Does she know prisons are a thing? If you do a crime, you get put away. That's how it works.
I need the city to protect me because the federal government won't. And if you think you're afraid of Trump, you should see how afraid of Trump I am.
Can you wrap up,
That doesn't
please?
matter to me.
Yes, I can. If you say that you're afraid of Trump and that's why you don't want the city to be a safe space for trans people, you better prepare for trans people to make this a very unsafe space.
So their goal to make us, I guess agree with them is to threaten us, and this is a wild activity in my opinion, because you want a safe space, right? But then you're threatening in, I guess, normal people. I don't know, like you're just threatening people because if they don't agree with you, and I think this is really just wrong,
Aching right now. I don't want to be here.
Please.
I'm sorry, am I taking too long pleading for my life?
You remembered how many children I have and that 2 of them are trans.
I speak as both the B and the T in the LGBT.
I'm multiply disabled. I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which is a connective tissue disorder that causes me immense physical pain. I'm on the autism spectrum, and I have narcolepsy, and I couldn't drive myself here, so I had to hide from my driver that I was in drag, which is not an easy thing to do in drag.
I do not.
I'm pretty sure it is. You just gotta not do your dancing in front of your driver, because you're sitting down. I don't understand that, it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. And it's just Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts, because I'm still thinking. I'm still trying to think.
Want to be here. It's my day off. I do not want to be in your DMs. I do not want to be in your email inboxes. I do not want my creativity writing diss tracks like Kendrick. I don't want to spend an hour applying glitter on my face so that you will hear and see me. I want you to listen to me.
How do these people function in real life? It's like I'm inside a mental asylum.
Women should just start.
Like, she says, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. So don't do it. No one's forcing you to do it. And again, most people do not care what you're doing. Most people do not care what you're doing if you're not forcing it on other people. It's that simple. It's that simple as it's forced down a lot of people's throats and they don't feel comfortable with it. It's that simple. It's like a lot of people saying, I don't care what type of relationship you're in. If you like the same gender, just don't put it in my face. And I don't care type stuff. That's what's happening. Most of the time it's forced on people's faces, or most of the time it's just something wrong. Okay? It's just like the kids thing. That's wrong. You know what I mean? So that's the pushback. Nobody really cares what you do on your alone time. Okay? As long as it's not forced down someone's throat. Just be yourself. But don't force it upon someone else.
Using men's restrooms. Women should just use men's restrooms exclusively. We should just invade their space. In addition, I think that since they do use urinals and we would be able to see their genitalia, we should scoff and laugh every time, every single time.
Try flipping the genders first. If it lands you in jail, maybe it wasn't a good idea in the first place.
His ass up, you're going to jail. You're going to jail.
This has to be one of my favorite examples of play stupid games and win stupid prizes.
No, but I'm just handing out flyers if you want one.
Oh, sure.
Just finishing up for the day. So we're actually holding a little event. How old are you, mate?
14.
Oh, perfect. So we're actually doing an annual dog show event. Is this something you might want to be interested in?
No. What is it?
You're a keen fisherman, aren't you? Oh, so it's the same concept, mate. So we're just fishing for dogs.
What? I can't.
You seem so surprised.
Yeah, it can't be real.
No, this is real, mate. So this is the second year. So we just focus on stray dogs, any dog you can find from a shelter. We bring them in, the biggest dog that we can hang up, and the one that survives the longest is the winner. Yeah. And we cook them up. So you're not interested, mate?
Nah.
Oh, it's no different to fishing.
Interesting.
Very different to fishing.
No?
Really different.
Same concept. Nah, mate, just with you, but you get the point, don't you?
Yeah.
Mate, fish do not want to suffocate. They do not want to be tortured in the same way dogs do not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Always catch and release.
Would you be happy if I caught and released the dog? Or would you prefer that I didn't do it at all? Come on, mate.
Didn't do it at all.
Exactly. You get the point?
Yeah.
It's as simple as living vegan, buddy. Leave those animals alone. You can have just as much fun standing out there, observing the fish, instead of torturing them. All right, take it easy, mate.
He's still gonna do it.
A barefoot man making up lies to debate a 14-year-old? Did I get that right? Don't you have a job, sir?
It's sad. It's really sad that he did that. He walked up to a kid to do that. Okay. He walked up to a kid to do it. It's pretty obvious as a young lad. All right. He walked up, recorded it, and tried to get like a got you moment. Yes, of course, no animal wants to suffocate. Okay? Like, no. We already knew this. That's why it's catch and release. But the other thing is, they delicious. The fuck? I mean, a mean, delicious ass fish, and I'll keep on going for it. Like, what? If you hunt a dog, I'm gonna hunt you. It's that simple. It's as simple as that. I care about dogs more than I care about fish. But at the same time, I can care about a fish. But is that my fish I'm hunting? No. So like I'm saying, oh my bad, fishing. Is that my fish I'm fishing? But yeah.
Absurd from top to bottom, saying there should be a gender neutral Olympics.
I know.
Give me your
Are you
thoughts inside
serious? Do you also believe, Blossom, that we should combine the Paralympics and the Olympics? I would love to hear an answer to that.
Okay, I'll ask her. Bring back Blossom. Blossom, should we combine the Paralympics with the regular Olympics? Have them all compete with each other?
I mean, why not? And to go back to Riley's point to
why
that
not?
last
Yeah,
point.
okay. You are completely.
No,
And this is what we have the point of just having just I don't know what to say on this one. I need to hear that again.
I'll ask her. Bring back Blossom. Blossom, should we combine the Paralympics with the regular Olympics? Have them all compete with each other?
I mean, why not? And to go back to Riley's point to
why
that
not?
last
Yeah,
point.
okay. You are completely insane.
Go back to that last point.
Her reaction is all of us. Unbelievable.
You're taking the wrong leg down, mate. At least you know that.
Now, I'm not British, but imagine having this much disrespect for your country's flag.
Hi, my name is Kirsten, and I'm marching for our democracy.
Yeah, so what has Donald Trump done that threatens democracy, you think?
I really don't understand it, bro. Like, countries are built on these flags. So many people died for these flags, and they just drop it on the ground like nothing. Like it's nothing. Like, a lot of people literally died for that flag. And it's insane. It's insane to me just watching that shit go down, bro. Just watching that shit go down, bro. It's insane to me. Like, you can like whatever you like, but I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't deserve no flag for it, bro.
Think
Everything. I mean, he's going against the LGBTQ plus community, which is what I'm a part of. He's going against my immigrant neighbors. He's going against the other teachers and like our safety in the schools, everything.
So tell me what rights you think have been threatened.
My rights to do this, my voting rights, my rights to protect the people as a teacher. Like if ICE comes into my school, I'm not giving my kids up. I think our rights to have a full democracy is being.
So you're a teacher?
I'm a teacher. Yep.
And you said your rights to do this, right to protest?
Yeah. Right.
Has that been threatened?
Speech, freedom of speech. He's trying to go after the First Amendment, and that's just not it. That's just not it.
How so? How did he go after the First Amendment?
That's part of Project 2025. He doesn't want us to be able to do things like this. Okay. And
you remember he was kicked off social media platforms. Don't you think he has sympathy towards being banned?
No.
A teacher should not be this uneducated. I just feel bad for the kids.
I feel bad that no one does research. They just believe what everybody else says, and like they believe these people that are, let's say they see like some news outlets or like some type of person they follow on TikTok, or they follow somebody on Instagram, or they follow someone on TikTok or Twitter, my bad, or YouTube, and they say this person is bad, but they don't actually do research to actually find out what's they do or it's wrong, or what they do do not like about the person. And if they do find something they don't like, it's because they're searching very hard for something they don't like about a person, just to dislike that person. Like, I know it's a lot of people out there, and I seen it myself, that people will sit there and search for things to disagree. They will sit there knowing that, oh, everything this person does is something they will do, but they will sit there and still search for something they did wrong to talk about, to bring up. It's insane to me. It's insane to me.
Germany Church.
Well, that's pretty much how I expected them to look.
Darlings, oh my gosh, here I am at the protest of 5051. It is so exciting to be down here with so many people, fighting the good fight and doing the good things, darlings. We have to get to the streets, make our voices heard, and don't forget, darlings, while you're doing it, stay gorgeous.
And I'm supposed to take this person seriously?
Can somebody explain these protests to me? They're burning the flag of the country that either they want to stay in or they want their friends or family or whoever to stay in. And then they're waving the flag of the country they don't want to be sent back to.
It makes no sense. They don't. These people don't think. These people don't think, bro. They're just. It's a lot of people that are not thinking about what they're doing. They're just doing it just because they think they're in the right. They think they're in the right. They think they're doing the right thing. And that's the problem. It's like there's a lot of people nowadays that think they're in the right. Like you can be proven wrong and they will still have that mindset that I'm right. It's crazy. It's crazy that this is like, and they're fighting for people that are not doing it the right way. What about the people that did it the right way, huh? What about the people that actually worked hard and actually took the time to actually do it the right way and get here the right way? All that is pretty much spit on, trampled on, and disrespected for the people that just run and say, oh, I'm here. Now I deserve all this good stuff that all these other people worked hard to get. And that's in my head most of the time as I think about that. I think about a lot of people worked and have to work hard and have to wait years just to get here for people just to run over and be like, I'm here. Now give me everything I want type stuff. You know, you can go ahead and disagree if you want to. I don't get too shit. Better. Definitely give me your thoughts inside the comments though. I will read it. But yeah, it makes no sense. These people don't think of what their actions are doing.
It makes sense.
Now, you have the freedom of speech, but if you're gonna sit here and burn your flag while waving another country's flag, get out of this country, go to that country, and stop sitting here and complaining.
So you want to get back at your dad for voting for Donald Trump, do you, pumpkin? I have a great idea. Show up to Thanksgiving with a shaved head and see what happens. You get extra points if you consider yourself a daughter of an American dad. Ooh, that would light his up, wouldn't it, babe?
I think
because American dads have never really been given the room to adequately express themselves, it makes them real mad when you do for yourself.
No. Well, I guess it'll make them upset because it'll make them be like, damn, what did I go wrong? My daughter's really mentally ill. What happened? But yeah, it's just like I'm very sure I have to thank my daughter's mentally ill. She starts randomly shaving her hair, you know. But it's, I guess, her choice. I'm not gonna really I'll be like, ugh, ain't my type of tea for her. I like, you was my princess, and now you just, ugh. But hey, just if she likes her hair being gone, then that's her choice,
Other dad mad options would include getting a tattoo on your face or your neck or even your hands, maybe. Ooh, or a facial piercing. That'll really set him off. I love doing shit so much. I even want to help you on your dad mad journey, cutie.
You know why that would bother their dad? It's because most dads thinks their daughter is very beautiful. So covering up your face with tattoos would be like your beauty. You're covering up all their beauty type stuff. Not only that, it just doesn't look good for some people. For some people, I agree. Face tattoos can look cool if you have a certain face tattoo. Like, let's say Tokyo. Okay, if you watch anime, Tokyo Avengers, Dragon, if you know who that is, has like a dragon tattoo. That's like it goes to his, it's like I think neck up to his head, down, turns his face a little bit, like a little bit to the side of his face, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Ah, fuck. I don't know, does it, or is it to the head, to the face a little bit? Yeah, something like that. But that tattoo, it's he can cover it up anytime he really wants to, but it's a really cool tattoo.
If you're in my area between now and the 1st of the year and you would like to shave your head before you go home for the holidays, I'll do it for you for free.
I'm all for it, ma'am, and I think you should lead by example. Shave your head and get a face tattoo, and then we'll talk.
Speaker Johnson, Nancy Mace! Speaker Johnson, Nancy Mace! Our agendas are no debate! Our agendas are no debate! Democrats, grow a spine! Trans lives are on the line! Democrats, grow a spine! Trans lives are on the line! Trans rights are under attack! What do we do? EXO fight back! Trans rights are under attack! What do we do? EXO fight back!
I don't think they're under attack. You know, you can still do whatever you want, so this makes no sense to me. You know, this makes no sense because you can still do whatever you want.
Trans rights are under attack! What do we do? EXO fight back! We are the people! We are the people! Mighty, mighty people! Mighty, mighty people! Fighting for justice! Fighting for justice!
If you're sitting on the floor of a public bathroom, I'm thinking you might not be great at making life choices.
Martha Mason of the U.S. Army. I operate your nation's missile defense systems, but more importantly, my pronouns are she and her, and I am a woman of color.
Hey, quit screaming.
Wait, I'm a woman of color? Did I hear that right?
They're just 6 months old when they're forced into carbon dioxide gas chambers. They literally burn from the inside out. Dairy cows are raped and have their babies taken away from them after a 9-month pregnancy. If a baby's born male, he's dead. These industries are barbaric, and you're paying for this. If you're not vegan, watch Dominion on YouTube for the truth. If you're not vegan, you're an animal of and their blood is on your hands. Animal of total losers.
Ray's run from Belmont Police Station. None of my camera's recording, all right?
Their lives.
Can you move for a second and stop yelling?
Their bodies.
All right, can you come over here?
Animals have families. Just like us. Animals feel pain. Just like us.
Can you come over here and talk
to us for a second? Families. Just like us. Their bodies. Not ours. Their lives. Not ours. Animals feel pain.
What's your name, mate? Listen,
Animals have families.
Can you talk to me for a second?
Their bodies. Not ours. Their lives. Not ours.
I'm not sure about you, but none of this is helping convert me to veganism.
No, we absolutely do not. We do not need segregated gyms. And let me get this straight. You're panicking because of some straight men, but you have time to set up your camera to film yourself panicking? Seriously? The whole world is so set on trying to divide everyone, make everybody hate each other, think that we're all different. And I know you're probably just posting this as rage bait to get some views on social media, but keep that nonsense out of the gym. The gym is one community. It doesn't matter your race, your gender, your sexuality, your politics, your religion. As long as you respect and support others, you're going to get the same back. Everyone is welcome at the gym. And if you truly, truly feel this way, maybe what you need is a home gym. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Listen, it's a free country. If you want a gym exclusive for queer people, bald people, or people with glasses, just make one.
Yesterday, I met with a manufacturing company, but they also are engaged in getting young people more engaged in manufacturing. So I asked them, so how many of those students that are signing up and want to do this, how many are women? And they said, well, I know there's at least 13% or something. It was a low number. And you had mentioned trying to engage more women in manufacturing. I'm just wondering if just the name manufacturing sounds like a guy.
So the word man is the problem and scares women off? What about manicure? Manifesting? Is she serious?
Cause what the heck happened to one another? We are here for the cause of love. This is not about money.
She really spoke from the heart, didn't she? Too bad the brain wasn't invited.
Black joy is resistance. Indigenous joy is resistance. Trans joy is resistance. Brown joy is resistance. Every single time you get up in your marginalized body and have the audacity to pursue your pleasure, to pursue your freedom, to pursue your authentic self, to pursue the elevation and veneration of your ancestors, to pursue your rights as a human being, that's a revolutionary act. Black healing is resistance. Indigenous healing is resistance. Trans healing is resistance. Have the audacity to heal yourself. When you heal yourself, you heal your lineage and your ancestors. Have the audacity to love yourself. Because when you love yourself, it is a you to every oppressor that would have you drown in your self-hatred.
She's all about healing, but all this video was giving me is a headache.
What's wrong? You just smell so bad.
Is that why you have the mask on?
I mean, it's definitely helping.
It's helping, right? So that might be your own breath that you're smelling.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it might be your own breath under that mask. So what are you so mad about?
That you're here trying to pretend like you're one of us.
I am one of you. I believe we are all human.
You're like a really bad person.
And I also believe that unborn children are human too, and we were all human at conception.
No, we're not humans at conception.
What are we?
Zygotes.
What kind of zygotes?
Eventually, they will become human.
But what are we at conception? We're zygotes. What kind of zygotes?
We're a cluster of cells, mother.
What kind of cells? What kind of cells are we?
You know, you're just a bad person.
I'm just asking you, what kind of cells are we? Well, since you aren't getting it.
Once I saw the purple hair, I knew this one was gonna be good.
Super Saiyan. I don't know if anybody's here is changing colors. They're changing outfits.
I bet someone told them they had to turn the tide to win the next elections.
Crazy activity, but I'll be honest with you, they're not doing the form right. So they gotta put the legs in the right position. I think that woman right there got it. She just got that own position right. You know, if she trying to go Super Saiyan for her, yell harder. This is not enough. It's not, the form is not good enough.
Did they misunderstand the assignment?
A terrible life of pain, agony, and suffering. These animals are born in Chick-fil-A. 2 million just like us. Just like us.
Respectfully, these customers don't give a cluck. Just let them eat in peace.
Excuse me, have you got respect? I asked her to excuse me. We're not leaving. I asked her to excuse me. And she said no, so now let go of the trolley, please. Sir, she said no, so go around. I don't care. She don't control my passage anywhere, okay? She doesn't belong to me. She doesn't own me. Excuse me, I've asked you several times.
What you're doing now,
I've asked you several times.
You're assaulting someone, sir. You're
I've
assaulting
asked you
someone.
several times, please. I've asked you nicely.
You've not been provoked.
You've done. No, I want to go down that way.
Yes, you can go around
I've asked her several times nicely.
She said no.
She doesn't have the right to say no.
I have a right to
Who the hell do you think you are?
Excuse me. I want to get past here.
You can go around, madam. This.
No, I'm not going round. You move.
No, we're not moving.
No. Well, I'll just knock you out of the way with my trolley then.
You can do what you must do, madam, but we're here to make a protest and make a point.
Is this how they protest? By stopping an old man from buying his groceries? No wonder no one takes these people seriously. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch on one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video,
I appreciate you watching this with me. Much love to every last one of y'all. Don't forget to hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the post notification bell. You know, you should go live and you should go post another video. Other than that, thank you. Be safe. God bless you. Peace out.